person was harassing me, and you probably your friend or something, because nobody's going to know gist that is that serious unless they're in the inner circle of whatever is going on. And you're harassing me, calling my line 3 a.m. back to back to back to back for what? Like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing to you. And then after you've harassed me with a burner and stuff like that, you want to now go tell someone that you want to have a conversation with me after everything you've done, or after everything your friends have done. You now want to have a conversation with me. I all of a sudden I'm now a worthy enough human being to have a conversation with. Before I was not worthy enough of your conversation. Before I was not worthy enough of your friend's conversation. I never did anything to you. I came out of the house. Consistently you subbed me until it was so bad that I had to block you. And still not a word said. Not once did I decide, okay, I'm going to sub, like someone's ex. Because at the end of the day, I can understand where the hurt is coming from. Because I understand it in the terms of, I also had a partner. My ex-partner was very fucking hurt. I get where you're coming from. But, like, I don't expect my ex to have come to Twitter to be insulting Soma. Soma did not have anything, like, to do with him. Soma does not know him from A to B. So my issue was just why was I collateral? Like, what was your vendetta? Like, why did you do what you did? Like, and that is just it for me. Like, I don't have anything regarding, like, any, all of this is happening on, I think everybody's seen it happen. So, like, there's nothing more to the story than what everybody is already seeing, happen. And this has been brewing since like August, and I started getting the heat from August down to this month. And all throughout that period, like, was me even just trying to understand, like, everything, like, and just slowly detach myself from everything that had happened. So on my part, like, she has every, like, right to be hurt by what happened. I'm no longer with that person. I have no business attacking anyone. Like I said, like, I'm actually in a good mental space. I don't know you, you're not my friend. I didn't know he had you like in his life up until the moment I was like, wait, I actually have a light bulb. Like, do you have a girlfriend? I said yes. Up until that moment, he never told me he had one. And I can't come on here and even insult her or nothing. I was just hurt that I was getting bullied because I knew nothing about her. Like, she's not my friend. Like, I didn't have any allegiance to her. So why was that burner so focused on me? Why was I the one getting called a prostitute? Why were you fighting two opposing things? Why were you calling me a woman beater? Same breath, dragging me. Like, how are you so sure that I'm not a victim? I wasn't. But how are you so sure I wasn't suffering those things that you suffered? And what was the point of you doing those things? Were you doing those things really because you were actually hurt by this man? Or were you doing those things to spite me? For me, it was a conflict of interest. Like, you can't drag me for something I knew nothing about. You're telling me that I was a what was I called a means to an end. You're calling me a prostitute. You're calling me bisexual. That is not a fucking drag. Like, who is beating me if I was fucking bisexual? That's not a drag. And you are insinuating all of these things, but I'm not the one that hurt you. Like, I'm not the one that hit you. I'm not the one that lied to you. I'm not the one that did, nothing to you. And am I still being heard?
Yes, you
You
are.
are, you
We can
And
hear
are,
you.
you are.
what's it called? And then it transcended from Twitter to my phone. I'm getting
Okay, so like we have heard in this recording where Angel was trying to explain our part of the story, not even our part of the story, where she was even trying to explain what had happened. Because you know how people already tag Angel, like Angel this, Angel that. So if anything happens, it's actually Angel's fault, not knowing that Angel has actually been the one trying and enduring some things. She even mentioned where this lady was harassing her, where her friends also were harassing Angel, all because of all these things that are happening. People are even funny because the way they already judge Angel to be that, okay, if something happens, it is Angel's fault. See now, I mean, not everybody is surprised. Maybe most people are surprised that, okay, they thought maybe they were actually going to last long, because it was really obvious that Angel was in love with Soma. Like, really, really obvious. Those people that have been seeing it, is it up to 2 years? If I'm lying, like, tell me. But I feel like she has had like a very long time with him, and people were rooting, really, really rooting for them. But like, now see what is happening. Like, it is really, really sad. Even people saying that she has been trying in relationships, from losing a partner to what someone did to her and all those things. I mean, all these relationship people, like, if you're not interested, if you know you're going to like treat people like this, then don't be in the relationship, because it's really, really sad for Angel. People go even say that they can hear the pain in her voice, like how she was trying to explain. Maybe she has actually gotten, like, it has actually eaten her deep for her to even come out and say, and also what she said on Twitter. Now let me show you guys what the ex had to say. And now, as we can see, the girl came out explaining everything, saying that she does not even care about the narratives that people are talking about, and she does not owe anybody any explanation, saying that he was stalking her, that even her colleagues knew about it, sending her messages, calling her, and she's even saying that she blames herself for not speaking up on time because of now the allegations against her. People are just coming at her, telling her that she stole something, and she's like, what is going on with all this thing, when it is Soma that has been trying to reach out to her since for a long time, that even her mother had to call Soma and his mother to warn them about these things that are happening. And she was even mentioning dates of everything Soma was doing or when they met and things like that. So, I mean, what do you guys have to say about this story? Because it is really, really sad. It's a sad one, because I actually really rooted for Soma and Angel to be together, not knowing that all these things were actually happening. There were so many things that were happening, even the screenshots of the texts and all those things. This girl had to even come out with full evidence, because she doesn't like the people are coming at her. But also, people also said it was trying to reach out to you, it was calling you, and then you were still maybe giving him audience, you were replying him. If you were really done with him, why do you still have to reply his message? Why do you even care if he calls you or not? I mean, sometimes it can be like, okay, stalking you, this person is calling you, but still, maybe you probably should have not even replied at all. Now, there were some comments I saw. Now, let's go through some comments I saw. People were talking about how sad the whole issue is. Somebody said, Angel is being misunderstood. I hope she comes to terms with not having the energy to prove to people who she really is. I really hope so too, because right from the beginning, people has always seen Angel like this kind of person because of the way she is, maybe because she's a baddie and all. Now, people are surprised that, it is not Angel that is the reason for this issue now, because whenever something happens, people just assume that, okay, maybe Angel was the cause of everything, and maybe someone had innocent face or looking face and all that. I hope she really does not prove who she really is. Someone said, to be fair, they lasted longer than I thought. I actually said that. So they lasted longer, like really, really long. And people told me this is the final bus stop for Angel, actually, with everything that she has been through in relationships. To think that they kept on involving her and dragging her in the old drama, like she wasn't a victim too. Actually, when everybody was dragging Angel online, and now thank God that she had to come out yesterday and say all those things she said. If not, people would not even know that she was a victim too. I mean, people just say something not knowing that she was actually a victim. This guy started like one big deal when he started dating Angel. It got into his head and he started misbehaving. Do you guys think this is right? Because at the beginning, it felt like, okay, it was always Soma going to Angel, those things, like he really, really liked her, but at some point it was misbehaving because maybe he already got the Angel, this popular Angel girl and all. And it is really, really sad that he had to do a lot like that, because Angel, as it is, like, she's really, really in love with him. Someone said, you should let this girl be. To think majority thought she would be the one to ruin relationship, whereas it came from an innocent looking pretender. Actually, like a very innocent looking person. He had to do this to her. Now, it is good the ex spoke out, because when this relationship started, most of you said Angel was the bad person and Soma was the good guy, and that Angel will break Soma's heart. Yes, I actually remember when people were saying that Soma don't love up, that very soon now Angel is going to move on to the next person. Even though, like, the kind of person she is, I really I really respect the fact that she respects her relationship and she knows her boundaries and all those things. So people were still thinking that Angel, as the person that she is, she's probably the one that is going to ruin the relationship. But like, now look at what is happening. It is funny how everybody suddenly takes a U-turn. Like, man, everybody is turning now that maybe someone has always been violent from the beginning, that maybe they've noticed it a long time now. Can you imagine how human beings can be? The way people switch, though. I am glad it happened this way. Hell, you people should have said it was Angel's fault that the relationship ended. This lady might have a good heart, but she's not just lucky in a relationship. It is actually not easy, to be very honest. It is not easy. She's not lucky in relationships, like from what has been happening, from her losing her partner and all. So now this is a really sad one for Angel. I want you guys to drop in the comment section what you feel about this whole matter. Like, drop it in the comment section. Tell me your opinions. Tell me what you think about it. Because now people have a lot to say about this thing. People are even still saying that maybe Angel was the fault or something, or someone was not the problem, or maybe they had to do something. Drop it in the comment section. Thank you guys for sticking with us on Daily Gossip. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys on the next episode.